Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. So today we have legendary Tata Safari. However, there is no 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive at this moment. That said, it does have terrain response systems such as rough road mode and wet mode, ample ground clearance of 205 mm and a very torquey engine. I'm here at the same place as I bought the Gloucester and Ignis before, a perfect place to understand what this thing can really do off the road and trails. It will not be a proper hardcore off-roading, but I'll keep in mind the limitations of this car, but I'm really confident that this thing can do wonders at this place. So talking about the engine specifications, it has the same engine as the Compass, Harrier and the MG Hector, which is a 2.0 liter Cryotech engine which produces around 170 bhp and 350 Nm of torque. And now it does have 18-inch alloy wheels which are wrapped up in 235/60 R18, which is ample for road driving and off-roading. And before starting the video, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing. We have a wheel up like as usual, and you can see the ground clearance. So it has 205 mm of ground clearance. As you can see, there is still a lot of space left. It is really hard to get the traction here because it has a lot of rocks and sand and mud. Even though this is a two-wheel drive car, it is doing good so far. So Safari cleared it without any kind of hassle. As you can see in the next clip, the ground is completely filled with rock. It is very hard to get the traction here. Even though it is a two-wheel drive car, the Safari did pretty good. As you can hear the engine sound, we are not even revving it that much. It's doing pretty good in less RPMs. So this area is completely mixed with everything like rock, mud, gravel and lot of sand. Well, despite being a two-wheel drive car, the Safari definitely have impressed me. It has cleared every path without any kind of struggle or any kind of thing. So now let's move on to the next path. It is actually steeper than it looks in the camera. So as you can see from the side, I'll show you in the next clipping. It was really very steep. I really didn't think the Safari could go here, but let's see what happened. Being a two-wheel drive, it is very hard to cross these type of things. We got a lot of wheel spins, but let's try once again. Hats off to the Safari, even though this is a two-wheel drive car, it managed to cross this obstacle. So now let's get down the same path as we climbed up. In these type of conditions, you have to be very careful about the bumper. You can see in the next clipping that no bumper or any component has been touched the ground. So next up we have a situation where there is a lot of grass, mud and sand, rocks and everything. Let's see if the Safari can make it. Piece of cake. Next up we have a climb up situation where there is a lot of sand and mud. So now let's climb down both the paths. So now let's move on to the next phase where there is no road at all. Like every time I say, it is very important that you have to look out for the rocks underneath. We made sure that there was no rocks or hidden holes before getting the Safari here. Well, the Safari crossed every single path without any kind of hassle. Well, I know and I understand that most of the Safari owners are not going to do off-roading with it. They would buy this car for its road presence, luxury, features and all of the tech it has inside. But when the fancy does strike you and if you really is an enthusiast, the Safari will do all the stuff that I did today. Even though this is a two-wheel drive car, you can also go off-roading off beaten tracks and discover the trails and outdoors and proves what a two-wheel drive Safari is capable of. So moving on to the conclusion part, the Safari has conquered it all. Whatever I could find, making its own way. This SUV has come through without even a single scratch on it and proves what a two-wheel drive Tata Safari is capable of. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like if you like the video, share to your friends and do not forget to subscribe. And I'd like to say thank you for Mr. Puneet Daya for giving me such an amazing experience of Tata Safari. If you are interested in booking Tata Safari, Harrier or Nexon, his number is flashing on the screen. He'll be happy to assist you with all the details. And a very special thanks for Simu Kutapasa for lending me the car to review. So this car comes with the courtesy of Tata Motors Car, which is here in Mysuru, Ballal Circle. So if you are interested in buying Tata Safari, please do go visit them.